Today we will be doing student-led conferences. Paige is going to come in with her family, and she's going to share about how she's been using perseverance and courage all fall, and also share what she finds challenging in her learning and where she sees her strengths in her learning. Hi Paige, how are you?
Good.
You want to take a look through your information so you can get set for your conference?
Okay.
And just let me know when you think you're ready. Student-led conferences empower the students. They let them express their strengths, what they see as challenges for them, to their families, to their teacher. They also get to talk about how they're using other skills, perseverance, courage, to grow as a learner. I think it allows parents to support their child, and I think it allows the child to sort of say, hey, help me celebrate, and also help me with my challenges. When thinking about how the schedule will go for a student-led conference, first I want the student to feel comfortable. So I ask them to come in, look over their notes, make sure that they feel ready to present, because they really are presenting to family and to me as well. They invite their parents in, and then we start the conference. Hey Sarah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Okay.
Let me begin with how I've been using courage to grow as a learner. To practice before the conference, I got with a partner, and we both shared our conferences. So it kind of felt like I was actually at the conference with my mom and dad and speaking what I should have said.
The conference is basically in two parts. The first part, I want the students to talk about how they've used their habits of character to support their learning, and also what they see as challenges and strengths. And the second part is how I can dovetail into what they have noticed and what I see as strengths and challenges, and how they persevere and use courage in class. And we intersperse that with questions from parents and asking the student to give more information if needed.
I write longer sentences, and I use courage with that because usually I don't really write longer sentences, and it takes some courage to put some action into that and like take out some parts of the story and add different parts to it to make it like sound that like it would like make the reader want to read it again. And I've also had to use courage to encourage my old math partner, because he would kind of be like not paying attention, and that would get me unfocused. So I would have to focus him so I would get focused, and then we could solve the problem.
I thought it was just much more engaging for Paige. She wasn't just sitting there listening, she was actually sharing it, and it was much more authentic, much more, Paige could actually speak about the learning instead of just the product or the test score, that she could actually speak about what she is good at and what she needs to get better at.
The yellow card kind of helped me because if I kind of forgot, I wouldn't have to go through my papers and look. I just had that card right there, and I could look down, and when I saw those words, and I'm like, okay, I remember what I'm talking about. Something that is challenging for me is math, because I just feel like it's challenging for me, and there's some problems that really stretch my brain, and then that doesn't work. I have to grapple with it, and then if that doesn't really work, I skip to a new problem, and then if that problem helps me understand what that problem means, then I go back to that problem that I was stuck on and go and write what I think the answer is, and if it says I have to explain what it is, then I can explain it.
I think that was the big thing that got Tim and I, is that it went from teaching, what the teacher's teaching, to what my child is learning, which are two very different things. So it was more of what Paige is thinking are the most important things that she's good at, and then her also getting to discern what she needs to grow and her owning that. is a lot different than her teacher saying, this test score shows that you need to be doing this.
Parents were open to the process. Many were surprised at how well their child could describe themselves as a learner. Some parents were surprised, and their questions were really heartfelt. It was beautiful. They asked really engaging questions of their kids, which I'm not sure they've had those conversations before, and really offered some great support. Even some teenage brothers, older brothers, came in and they're like, yeah, you're going to need that. That's good you're thinking about that. So there was a lot of wonderful sharing at the conferences.
Next time I would probably not talk about reading and writing all the time. I might talk about science and our expedition and how we went with that.